What is the value of the expression 5 squared minus 50 divided by 5 times 2? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? This expression is actually very easy, but it tricks 99% of people. Let's go step by step and solve it together. To solve this question, many people start by calculating 5 squared first, and instead of the original expression, they rewrite it as 25 minus 50 divided by 5 multiplied by 2. And the next step, they usually perform the subtraction between 25 and 50, and simplify this expression to negative 25 divided by 5 multiplied by 2. Then, they proceed by doing the division between negative 25 and 5, which gives them negative 5 multiplied by 2. And finally, they multiply negative 5 by 2, which ends up with the answer negative 10. Then, without any hesitation, they quickly say that option A is the correct answer to this question. However, it's not the correct answer to this question. Also, some other people when solving this question first go for the expression 5 squared, and they simplify to 25 minus 50 divided by 5 multiplied by 2. And the next step, they usually go for the multiplication between 5 and 2 because they think multiplication has priority over division. So, they rewrite this expression as 25 minus 50 divided by 10. Next, they perform the division between 50 and 10 since they believe division has priority over subtraction. And they rewrite this expression as 25 minus 5, which ultimately gives them the answer 20. And immediately, they conclude that option D is the correct answer to this question. However, that's definitely wrong. Alright, now let me explain step by step how to solve this expression correctly. To solve this question, we must follow the PEMDAS rule. It means that we need to perform all the operations in order from top to bottom. Alright, as you can see on the screen, in this expression, first we have an exponent, then a subtraction sign, followed by a division, and finally a multiplication. We should start with the exponent, because in this expression, exponent has a higher priority than the other operations. So, this expression simplifies to 25 minus 50 divided by 5 multiplied by 2. And the next step, we need to handle the division and multiplication, since multiplication and division have higher priority than subtraction. However, it's very important to note that in the PEMDAS rule, multiplication and division have exactly the same level of priority. In this situation, the best thing to do is to start from the left side of the expression and move toward the right, performing division and multiplication in order. So, first we perform the division between 50 and 5, and this expression simplifies to 25 minus 10 multiplied by 2. Now, it's time to do the multiplication between 10 and 2, which gives us 25 minus 20. And finally, the value of this expression is equal to 5. That's great. Option B is the correct answer to this question. Alright, now let's solve another tricky math question together. What is the value of the expression 70 divided by 10 times open parenthesis 8 minus 1 close parenthesis? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? Let's take a closer look and solve it together. And the first step, most people start by solving the expression inside the parenthesis and replace it with 70 divided by 10 multiplied by 7. And the next step, they go for the multiplication between 10 and 7 because they think multiplication has priority over division. So, this expression simplifies to 70 divided by 70, which finally gives them the answer 1. And immediately, they quickly say that option A is the correct answer to this question. However, this answer is absolutely wrong. Alright, now let me walk you through step by step how to solve this expression correctly. As you can see on the screen, in this expression, we have one division sign followed by a multiplication sign and finally parentheses. To solve this question, we need to use the PEMDAS rule. PEMDAS shows us the priority of the order of operations. So, we start with the parentheses first because it has the highest priority than the other operations. Okay, this expression simplifies to 70 divided by 10 multiplied by 7. Now, it's time to simplify this expression. It's very important to note that in the PEMDAS rule, multiplication and division have exactly the same level of priority. In this case, all we need to do is to start from the left side of the expression and move step by step toward the right. So, first we perform the division between 70 and 10, which simplifies this expression to 7 multiplied by 7. Finally, the value of this expression will be 49.